At 8 years old, I started my own business called Maya's Ideas, and I make eco-friendly clothing and accessories. I'm 13 now, and although I started my business in 2008, my artistic journey started way before then. I've been drawing ever since I could hold a crayon, and I've been making animated flip books since I was 3 years old. Animation and art has always been my first love. I was greatly influenced by art, and I wanted to incorporate it in everything I did, even my business. I would find different fabrics around the house and say, this could be a scarf or a hat, and I had all these ideas for designs. I noticed when I wore my creations, people would stop me and say, wow, that's really cute, where can I get one? And I thought, I can start my own business. Now, I didn't have any business plans until only 8 years old. I only knew I wanted to make pretty creations that were safe for the environment, and I wanted to give back. My mom taught me how to sew, and on my back porch, I would sit and make headbands out of ribbon. I would write down the names and the prices of each item. The first item I sold was a headband I made that had a zebra print and a red butterfly on it. I named it Zebrafly. I thought it was the craziest combination, but I had a feeling it would sell, and it did. I started making more items, like hats, scarves, and bags. Soon my items began selling all over the world, to places like Denmark and Italy. I had a lot to learn about my business, like branding and marketing, staying engaged with my customers, and seeing what sold the most and the least. I learned it's good for things to go wrong in a business because you gain experience, knowledge, and skills. Doing what you love makes the work easier, and just remember, you have to work hard and be committed. It will be worth it in the end. I've had a passion for protecting the environment and its creatures since I was little. My parents taught me at an early age about giving back and being a good steward to the environment. So when I started my business, I knew two things. All of my items had to be eco-friendly, and 10 to 20% of the profits I made went to local and global charities and environmental organizations. Even though I'm 13, I understand that we need to save our planet for future generations because our descendants might not have anything left. That makes me even more passionate to save it from destruction. Another way I spread the word is through animation. I learned about what an animator was when I was 3. There was a program on TV about jobs most kids didn't know about. When I understood that an animator makes the cartoons I saw on TV, I immediately said, that's what I want to be. I don't know if I said it mentally or out loud, but that was a greatly defining moment in my life. What I love about art, whether it's through painting, dancing, or music, is that you can tell a story and spark a movement through the creative spirit that is art. I'm working on an animated series called The Pollinators. It's about bees and other pollinators in our environment and why they're so important. I decided to take these creatures and make a superhero team.
DeForest, I should have known. I need to call the rest of the pollinators.
One of the characters is really into technology, since I'm a huge tech geek myself. At 4 years old, my dad showed me how to take apart a computer and put it back together again. That started my love for technology. I built my first website myself in HTML and learned JavaScript and Python. My love for technology also sparked the idea for another one of my animations called Malicious Dishes. One day there was a virus on my computer and I was trying to get rid of it. And all of a sudden I just thought, what if viruses have their own little world inside the computer? Maybe a restaurant where they meet up and do virusy things. And thus, Malicious Dishes was born.
May I help you, sir?
Let's see.
We have pan-seared registry errors sprinkled with the finest corrupted data, binary brioche, round sandwiches, configured fritters, and a scripting style with or without polymorphic dressing, and a grilled coating kebab.
I'd like a Ram sandwich. And a glass of your finest Code 39.
Would you like any dessert, sir? Our special is tracking cookies.
I'd like a batch of some zombie tracking cookies, thank you.
Coming right up, sir. Your food will be served shortly.
Even though I take on serious causes between being an environmental activist, running a business, and giving back, I'm just 13. I like My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, writing songs for no particular reason, and just being a normal, geeky teen girl. But I still do my part in saving the planet. Remember, do what you love, work hard, have fun, and just go for it. Thank you.